ready?
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. God damn it.
We'll get you in the goddamn studio. It will fucking make rock and roll history. Come on now.
Oh my god, we're on Jumper 22.
We're recording it. You want to say hi to Alan? You know what? I'm going to cut it because you fools ain't going to fight.
You were a year older than us.
Yeah,
right?
I graduated 2011. You guys were 2012.
Yeah, I was honestly I was supposed to be 2011 as well, but I started school very late.
Gosh.
That's sick though. You were doing music back then though, right? Like, 'cause you were in like the musicals and stuff.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
high school I was like a theater nerd. So like since 9th grade, I did theater. I did every single play. Well, not play. I did all the musicals, and then I was in choir. So 9th grade, I did choir every year. And then, I just fell in love with, like, musical theater. I met a lot of friends through theater.
Yeah.
So I think that's what started my love for music. Actually, I did theater, like, middle school and elementary school. So it's always been, like, a part of my life.
What got you into it? Were you just like, I want to have friends, like, or like, was it like a...
Well, no, I've always been into music. So ever since I was a kid, like, I always sang. My mom loved to hear me sing. She was always like, I'll give you money if you sing for my friends. I'm like,
that's
sick. So I just always just enjoyed performing. So it wasn't because of friends. It was just because I just loved performing. So that's why high school, that was my group, theater nerds.
That's sick. And like, was your mom musically talented too, or like was it just
she claims
something?
She thinks that I got my voice from her, but she can sing. She can sing.
That's cool. I definitely do like I've heard your brother there's a lot of talent in your family.
Yeah,
so,
my brother did plays with me too. Like we all,
that's sick.
Me and my brother, I think we're the most like musically like talented, I would say, in my family. So that's always
dope.
It's always been a part of our lives. Like my mom never really sang, but like music was always playing in my house, like all old school music, everything. So that kind of inspired me, and that kind of inspired my sound now. So
that's sick. So like after that, like how long was it till you because after you did you write anything in high school, or did you wait till you got
honestly
out of high
no
school? Okay.
Like I never wrote anything in high school. I always did theater, so I always did what was told of me. So I always sang other people's stuff. It was like years after high school that I started writing my own stuff. So even like going into community college, going to Valley College, I did a lot of plays. And I didn't even really do too much singing. I did mostly dancing. So I took a long break from actually singing. And then I just danced a lot. Because honestly, I think I was a little nervous to like put myself out there as a singer.
Why was that? Like, your shit is like really good. Like the reason why we were doing this, because like I asked these guys last time, I was like, is there more of like, because you were on the track with Brian. I was like, I needed more. I needed to hear more. I was like, is there more? And they're like, she's got a whole bunch of her own stuff. And I was like, dude, we got to check it out. Like, I got to listen to it. And I really like that one of your most recent ones, the Makeup Breakup.
Oh,
one.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite.
Thank you so much.
How long was that until like you started writing? Like...
So I think I started writing like 2017. And I just kind of wrote in my phone. I recorded things on GarageBand, but I never really took it seriously. So I just recorded things on GarageBand, and I think I put like one song out on SoundCloud, but it wasn't professional. It sounded like shit. But I never was confident in my writing. And then I was just like, fuck it, I need to start, because I was doing all this dancing and I was going to school, but I wasn't doing what I really wanted to do, which was singing. So and I never felt like I was like good at writing. So I kind of just said, fuck it, and I need to start. So I started writing. I recorded things on GarageBand, and then I put it out on SoundCloud, and it was cool. Yeah. But then Brian, I think early 2018, he hit me up, and he was like, I have a song for you. Do you want to come to the studio? And I was like, okay. So, but at first, Brian was like my brother's friend. He wasn't really my friend, so I was like, should I go to the studio? But I'm honestly so glad that I did that. Yeah. Best decision I made.
That's sick. Yeah, that's a good song, honestly.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you're doing your own things as well, because even though you said you just started 2017, it feels like your writing is good. Like it feels like it's like you've been doing it for a long time.
Hell yeah.
But
thank you.
that shows because like you said, you studied a lot of like other people's stuff. Like I think that's the best way to learn. Like you do so much of like it's kind of like you learn the patterns and you're like, this sounds better with this, and I'm gonna write like it sounds really good. I really like that.
So true. Like listening to all the stuff my mom played, all like old school R&B, all the soul music she played, just all of even like just like 90s rock and stuff like that. Like my mom had such an eclectic taste, and it really like transformed the way I sing and like the melody choices that I choose and stuff like that. So I try to incorporate that in my music. So it really influenced me. All the stuff that my mom played.
What's like if you had to name a couple artists like that like molded you kind of like what would it be?
One artist that I listened to a lot was Sade. Like she has such a beautiful soulful and like mellow like voice, and her melodies are just so chill, and that's kind of like the vibe that I go for. Like just super just like vibey and just like mellow, and she was played a lot in my house. So I kind of like when I write songs and I come up with melodies, I feel like I think of her a lot and like how she does a lot of things. But I don't know, just like and of course like the Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston and all like the big powerhouse, Lauryn Hill, all like the big powerhouse like singers. Like I kind of like definitely took bits and pieces from everyone. I was like, okay, it's me.
It sounds like a very like a classic, soulful like taste. You know, like it trips me out because you don't hear that much like that like in the newer music. The newer music's more like about like just like what's trendy, like like rapping and stuff like that, and like all this like extra shit. Like you know, like it's really nice to hear something like fresh, but at the same time, it's like it reminds you of something. Like,
that's what I'm trying to go for. So I appreciate you saying that.
It really sounds like that.
That really means a lot because I try not to do like what's trendy, even though like I mean. It's like my most recent song that I dropped, Avatar. It's definitely the most trendy song that I've done.
It sounds like
a dance song, and I wanted to do that because you know it's summertime, and I've never dropped anything like that. And it's funny because that song's done the best in any of my other songs, but I still want to stay true to myself and the vibe that I like, and it's more like chill and vibey, lo-fi vibes. I've always done that, so like I don't ever want to steer away from that. But it's also good to like try new things. So yeah.
What made you? Because at first I saw that you were dropping EPs. Like, what made you switch to like just dropping singles? Like, what?
So I dropped the EP in 2018 after I worked with Brian, and I met Brian and TJ, and TJ he was like, let's write an EP. I was like, okay, let's do it. So we wrote it together, we produced it, and so we did that. And then after I did the EP, I went on American Idol, and that was fun. Then, so after that, after American Idol ended, I kind of took like a long break. I started working, and so I was like, I didn't really drop anything. So all of 2019, I didn't drop anything because I dropped my EP late 2018, and then 2019, I was just working. I didn't drop anything, and then I was just like, I just need to put content out there, so I just dropped singles.
So that's like what changed it. Because like I thought it was just like just because like it's always easier to promote like singles. Like EPs
I agree.
are so hard to promote sometimes. Cause
it really is.
It's like to get people to listen to one song is one thing. To get them to listen to a bunch,
right?
Like, that's a different thing. Even though they're really good, it's like sometimes you fall into that trap of like them like not being able to, or like not having the time to sit through a whole thing, you know.
And I
like,
get it, and I'm the same way. Sometimes I'll listen to a song, I'm like, okay, that's it.
I'll come back to it.
Exactly, and it's hard because I think that was my first project that I dropped, so I didn't even really know how to market it. I was just like, I need to drop music, like, and I don't think I did the marketing part because that's just as important as recording. Yeah, you have to think really think of your audience and how you're gonna sell it and stuff. So. Yeah. I didn't do it very well with that. So, but my singles, I think I did better as far as like marketing goes and like ads and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I think that's the problem with like starting off. You don't know how to like market yourself.
You don't. You got to do a lot of research.
It's hard. It's hard to like figure that out. And like once you realize like, okay, this is how they do it. Like maybe I'm gonna try to copy it. I don't have the backings of like a label, right? But I'm gonna try to like somewhat copy it if I can.
Exactly, and that's what I'm doing because I definitely don't have the backing of a label, but I, did a lot of research. Like TJ and I did a lot of research on, how to like market as best we can, and I think it's done well. Like this single that I just dropped, it's doing pretty well. It's got placed on a lot of playlists.
Yeah, so, I saw it. It's popping.
Yeah,
really good,
so I'm really happy about it. I'm super
that's
happy about
sick,
that.
honestly. Like it's always good to like release something and like see like the good feedback.
It feels so good. Like I get so excited when people are singing the lyrics that it just
when
means
they sing along.
that's like my favorite part. Like when people like truly like the song, like and I want people to like truly tell me how they feel. Like let me know. Don't be a yes man. Like be like, oh, this could have been better. Like tell me that.
It's always great when someone else tells you like that's not in your group.
Exactly. And I've been hearing like a lot of positive stuff. People are singing to it. People are posting it on their stories. And I'm like, yes, like
the best.
I'm so happy. So people like the upbeat shit.
Yeah,
they really do.
A nice dancey. But honestly, don't go too far away from the
No,
other stuff.
I'm not.
It's really good.
Thank you.
That Makeup Breakup, my dumbass was like, what does moo boo mean? My girlfriend's like, it's Makeup Breakup. And I'm just like, Jesus, I'm glad you're here.
You're not the only one to be confused about that. Because we were debating what to call it. Like, because Makeup Breakup is such a long name.
It's a long title,
So we were just like, Moo Boo. It works.
Yeah. But you know what I thought it was? I thought it was Maboo. My dumbass was like, it's Maboo. And she's like, no, you're stupid.
You gotta listen to the song to understand the title.
I've heard it. I like it. That's a good song. And it's a good song. And like, I'm telling you.
Shout out to Lovey he produced the beat. He produced that beat. He produced my whole EP, and he's super, super dope.
That's dope. That honestly, those every single one of your songs sounds really well recorded.
Thank you.
Very well produced. Everything's on point. Like it.
That's
like
the goal.
Earlier, you were saying like the SoundCloud stuff. It doesn't sound anything like that would be on SoundCloud unless someone else put it on there and not the original artist. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know how that happens sometimes. Like people just add other like, and it's like that. It doesn't sound. It sounds good quality.
Right. Thank you.
And I
have a good team. Honestly, like if Brian hadn't have contacted me to come work on his song, I wouldn't have met TJ. I wouldn't have met Harrison, and like we kind of clicked and we just made some really cool shit.
Yeah, it's a cool little like collective, honestly. Like,
it's super awesome. Very grateful.
When do you like because like I know we're in the middle of all this bullshit, but like when do you see yourself doing shows again? Like when do you
I miss it. I miss it so much. When I dropped my EP in like early mid 2019, I was doing a lot of shows. I was doing a lot of gigs, but like since this COVID shit's happening, like I honestly don't know.
It's hard.
So I just want to continue to like put stuff out as much as I can. Like I want to do more covers and like post like and maybe do like live sessions of me singing, you know, like Instagram live. But as far as like performing on stage, I hopefully like 2021, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully everything opens up by then.
I hope like.
I think there's gotta be a way to do it like correctly.
I've been seeing things online of people like doing like social distancing concerts and stuff. I've seen there's one, I don't know who the artist was, but they had like people were in their cars.
The drive-in
right,
stuff.
Right. See that's
amazing,
I don't know if I can do that, but like But I mean, it'll be awesome. Like
I mean, what if we got a bunch of like homies and everyone got their cars and like, you know, everyone just pulls up with like a bunch of people, like we could
be dope.
It would just be fun, right? Just to get
I guess you could do something like that. Like I don't know where, but like
that would be probably hard to do. That would be hard.
That would be kind of hard to like figure that out. But like that would be so dope if I got people to just pull up. I miss it too. Like,
I think everyone does. I think everyone misses going out. Like, you know.
I know I do. Even if it's just like going to like a bar. Like I don't even care about like. I just want to be able to have the option to go, even because like I probably won't go, but I just want the option.
How I am.
I just want the option to be able to
It's
go.
like when we're told we can't do something, we want to do it.
Literally
like,
me.
If we have the option to do it, we're like, fuck it.
I know.
Trust
it's my
me.
life.
Like, you know how many like times I've turned down just going out, or like I've turned down like doing a show because it's like I don't want to do the shows at a bar.
That's me, and I hate that. Or I'll say yes, and then it comes down to like the day. I'm just like, oh fuck. Why did I say yes?
That's probably the worst,
I didn't do that with this though. I was excited for you guys. but like,
that was all your thoughts this morning was like, fuck, I said today, huh?
No. I was actually excited because I don't get to do stuff like this. So thank you for having me, honestly.
No, thank you for coming on. Thank you for the beer. Honestly,
this is
I'm going to go drunk to work, guys, but
Is it good?
It's bomb.
I've never had it. So
it's IPAs.
Do you
always
like
taste.
IPAs?
Yeah, I love IPAs.
Okay.
IPAs always taste like the bottom of the barrel of like what like a good beer should taste like, but
Oh, really?
it's good.
I know
It's-
nothing about beer, so.
Yeah, it's just like it's
I
supposed to
trust
be like
you.
the concentrate. It's like beer concentrate. That's what I mean,
Oh, okay.
right?
So wait, what is IPA? I don't even know what that is.
It's Indian Pale Ale, right? Indian
Oh,
Pale
okay.
Ale.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck that means. All I know is that it's strong. Like,
Ooh.
you know, whenever you have like pulp or like the shit at the bottom of the juice that you don't shake off, that's what this tastes like, you know.
Gotcha.
But beer.
Okay.
How was American Idol? Because I saw you got the.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to ruin it. You tell me about that. Let's.
It was fun. So my friend Christian, who went to Grant, he was a casting director, and he was like, well, I saw that he was like looking for artists, and I was like, me,
Yeah.
like get me on. And so he was like, okay, so you got me an audition with the producers, so I
That's
didn't
sick.
have to wait in that long ass line. Thank God.
So it wasn't that bullshit line.
No,
Okay,
no.
that's
So
dope.
I was able to just sing in front of the producers, and I got the yeses. So I was able to audition in front of like Katy Perry and Luke
That's
Bryan,
sick.
and it was really really cool. Like I met so many good people. So I auditioned in front of them, and then my friend Dennis, he accompanied me, and he was in the top 10 of last season. So
That's dope.
he got pretty far. He got top 10, and I asked him, I was like, "Do you want to like play guitar for me?" He was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Fuck yeah, that's like
That's
another
sick.
like good thing. Like maybe I can get in because of him." But I sang, and like Katy Perry actually really liked me. I was
That's dope.
I was like, yes. So I got to Hollywood Week, and that was cool. So I made it past like the 2 rounds,
Mhm.
but the last round I was so nervous. I
Oh.
fucked up the lyrics,
Damn.
and you know that was that. But,
honestly, you got the cosign. Like
yeah.
that's the cosign. Katy Perry, like in
she fucked with me.
what was the? Let's see. You got the golden ticket, right?
Golden
so what does
ticket.
that? What does that mean? Like
So
explain
it means that you get to go to Hollywood. You get your ticket to
So
Hollywood.
you get like your like it's like a. Is it kind of like an unanimous yes? Like it's like
So I got a unanimous yes.
That's sick.
So not everyone gets a unanimous
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It's you have to have like a 2 out of 3 or all 3.
that's
So they all said yes. I was super happy about that.
That's
So I
dope.
got to go to Hollywood. I mean, which is like down the street, but like
sick. I got the trip to Hollywood, guys. They were like,
So-
we're gonna make it easy with you. We
Right.
don't need to pay any trips.
Exactly.
nothing."
So I made it to the last round, but my dumbass forgot the lyrics. And I would have gone to Hawaii if I would have just
Damn.
like I would have gone to Hawaii. So I just like I think after that moment like that was like the end of 2018. I think that's another reason why I kind of was like bummed and I didn't want to make any music. And I was just like, you know what? Like I put like a lot of hope into like
Yeah.
going far with that, and it didn't work out the way I wanted, and I was really bummed. So
I feel like that should have motivated you though, like to have
know.
everybody say yes, and it was just like it's one thing that's like, it's like I just needed to like put in like the not even the practice because you were doing great. It's just that you needed to put in like the work of like going out and doing these every night, like these little shows to get all that nervousness out of you.
Exactly. It's so
'Cause, like,
important
yeah.
because nerves can get the best of you.
Hell
And
yeah.
honestly, it did because it was like, and it's crazy because there's so many talented people from all over the country around you. And I met some dope ass like
Yeah.
artists. So it's just a lot of pressure and like no sleep. I did not sleep all of Hollywood Week.
That's
And so
crazy.
I think it just got to me. But yeah, it should have motivated me to keep going. But like I think I just was expecting to do better. So I think that's what made me like fuck like.
Had you done shows before that?
Yeah,
or-
I did shows. But not really with my own music. I did like theater shows, but I didn't really do any
Yeah.
shows with my own music. So after American Idol, I did do shows, and I think that's helped me. I think me
Okay.
like performing and doing all these like little gigs around the city that helped me like be a little more confident on the mic, and because like playing a character is
Yeah.
way easier than being yourself and singing your
Yeah,
own music.
definitely, yeah.
It's a whole different ballgame. So I think after American Idol and doing all those shows, I feel like if I were to ever do a type of show like that again, I would definitely do better.
Yeah, honestly, hopefully that all that comes back when all this shit comes back, because like you should definitely try that, or like The Voice, shit like that.
Everyone tells me that.
To go
Everyone's
on
like,
The Voice.
do The Voice. But it's just like at the same time, I'm like, do I want to go that route? I'm kind of enjoying.
I think you're good. I
Yeah.
think you're doing a good job with what
Yeah.
you're doing now, and
I
like
agree.
I get what you're saying because I wouldn't like I couldn't do any of that. You know, the way that my style of music is like I have to fucking like I'm not singing beautifully, so it's like I can't go on there and do that. So
what's your style?
It's folk.
Okay.
So it's like it's that very like it literally sounds like I'm talking, but
I like there's
melodically.
There was like a few artists in American Idol that were kind of folky.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
And like they really fucked with them. Like a lot of because like I feel like people like artists that are like unique, and you don't have to sound beautiful. Like if you have like a style and, and if they can market you, like I think it works. So yeah, not everyone sang beautifully. I think it's like a whole package type of thing, but yeah, folk, that's a whole different type of...
Yeah, it's a different ballgame. I'm glad it's a little easy with my voice. Like, it's not like my voice isn't too hard. Like, I'm not saying that it's easy. Huh? Well, I'm the only person,
so you're your own artist.
I'm like the only,
I'm
standing there with a guitar by myself, and like...
I love that.
I try to capture the audience for like 20 minutes.
That's the goal.
A lot.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fun. I definitely miss doing shows though. That's one thing we need to get back to.
Man, I can't wait.
But yeah, no, definitely you don't feel like you have to go do The Voice to like don't feel like you have to do American Idol. I feel like it's good that you went back to it. It's good that you didn't stop. Cause like I said, that should have motivated the shit out of you to keep going. Like
Definitely.
I'm gonna push harder now. Like Katy Perry liked my shit. I don't know who else you said was on there.
It was Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan.
Richie.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie and Katy Perry said, "Yeah, you're good to go." Then I'm like,
it definitely
I'm
was
working harder.
It was great to be in front of them. It was really cool. So yeah, they gave me like words of affirmation, and I'm just gonna keep going. And the whole reality TV show, and like it's so funny. Like they really try to put you against people. Like during the group rounds, they're like, so you didn't add that person to your group. Why? Well, they just want you to start drama. It's funny. It's just funny.
They just try to start some rating drama.
Yeah. That shit's true. They really want you to like do some shit. But no, it was a good experience. So
that's cool.
I wouldn't change it. But I'm just gonna continue to just.
Did you see like a good like amount of like support coming out of that? Like when you came out of that, like were other people supporting you? Like
oh yeah, oh my gosh, like the people that I met, like the people in my group that I sang with, because there's like a group round, and so my group, oh my gosh, I love them so much. They're so supportive. They're so talented. We sounded honestly like our group sounded so good.
That's dope.
Like our voices together, like it was awesome. So there was a lot of support. And when I left, like, they were really supportive. And my family was there for every round. My mom and my sisters were there. So they were all supportive and, like, hyping me up. So I appreciate them. And everyone I met.
It was a good experience.
Sure.
It definitely, like, it sounds like something that's, like, worth doing.
I agree.
Even, like, even if what happened, like, it's
you know what? I can't change it. It happened, and I can just, just be grateful that I had that opportunity.
Yeah,
Not everyone has that opportunity, so definitely. I'm very grateful.
Back to your music, though.
Okay.
Do you, like, have you, like, I know you've been on the Brian's feature, but have you been on anyone else's? Like, have you ever been a feature on someone else, or?
No, it's just been Brian. I've been on a few of his songs, and then it's just mainly me. But I have like some stuff in the works. Like I know TJ and I have like some songs that we want to release that we've done, and then but like it's just been me, and then I've just been focusing on that. But I would love to like do features with other people.
Would you like to have people on yours?
That's not true. I did do a feature with a friend of mine, Michael, but his songs are more like ballad songs, or like slower. Okay. He was trying to write for more like music scores and stuff like that. So I did a few projects with him. But other than that, it's just been me.
That's like, would you have anyone on your like a feature for you? Like
hell yeah.
Doing features,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would love that. I would love to have more. I would love to like collab with more singers. It would be great to collab with like male singers. It's hard to find guys that like are really strong vocalists, so it'd be cool to have something like that. Or like, I mean, I'm open to anything, honestly. Yeah. Like I'll do whatever. Like if we vibe and like we can write something together, or like if I have a song and I present it to someone and they like come up with a verse, I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you should. I feel like you should definitely incorporate your brother into something. That would be a crazy little.
That would be great. We used to do covers all the time. Like sick. Like us and singing covers. That was like our thing.
That's dope.
So Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. I feel like that would be very.
People have been saying that for
a
years.
Powerful duo, honestly.
And my sister too. Like she's also she just turned 18. She's a dope ass singer.
Oh yeah.
So like
That's
a lot
sick.
of everyone's like, you guys should do like a Goss like
a
a Goss
album.
trio album.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. So like that's something that we've joked about, but I feel like if we actually did it, but I try to get them like like my sister. I'm trying to get her in the studio. She's like, I don't want to do it. Like she's just busy with her friends. She doesn't want to do shit. But I'm like, come to the studio. Like you have a great ass voice. Like and my brother too. Like I feel like if we did do something like that, like it would be pretty powerful.
It'd be dope. I feel like you just have to wait for at least your sister to get to like the age where she's like, I'm done with friends.
Right.
I want to actually get to work because like I feel like she's gonna hear herself one day and she's gonna realize like, hey, I could do something with this.
Honestly, and
Either
I keep
that
telling
or it's
her.
gonna happen once you're like, like popping and shit. She's gonna be like, wait, I can do that too.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna get in on that.
Exactly. So hopefully that's a good idea. Like a whole Goss like collaboration would be really really cool.
That'd be sick. Honestly, I feel like that would it would definitely sell because it's like you don't hear that like a family like.
There's a few. There's like
who,
there's a duo like a Chloe and Halle. They're like two sisters.
Oh really?
And I think they're signed under
That's
Beyonce's
sick.
label. And
Oh,
they started off just by posting YouTube covers, and they started off like only had like hundreds of views, a few hundred views, and then they just like built their fan base, and then they got attention from like a lot of people. And I think they sang like I forgot what song they sang, but they sang for the Super Bowl, and like
really?
they're
That's
big
crazy.
now. So it's like there's some
That's
family
sick.
like, and then what's that other sister group? I'm forgetting, but there's a few. There's a few.
The only thing I could think of is the Jonas Brothers.
Oh yeah, them too. They started off at
The
Disney. So.
Migos. Aren't they
Oh, yeah,
all
that's
related
true.
somehow?
Oh yeah,
They're
I think
like
they're.
uncles and stuff, right?
Oh, that's right. One's
Two
an
of them
uncle.
is-
Two
yeah.
are they cousins or
Two
something?
are cousins and one
Who's
is
the uncle?
I don't know.
I don't
man.
know.
They all look like their uncles.
Right.
They all look old as fuck.
So there's some like family duels. I think we'd be good. I think
That's
we'd be
sick.
good. So maybe that's something
you
that
guys should
like we
definitely
just got to
try
get together. Like that's the hard part. Like
Yeah.
getting us all together to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
But that'll be fun.
Yeah, you should definitely try that. How
Yeah.
come you haven't done more like towards the YouTube route, like to like try to like get like more videos out there that way, like.
Right. That's something that I'm gonna start doing because I haven't been doing videos for my songs, and that's I've focused so much on like getting the music out that I didn't go the visual route.
Yeah.
So like I have like a few covers on YouTube, but as far as like music videos, that's something I really need to get on, and that's something that like me and like we like my team like we've been talking about. And so that's something that you guys should definitely keep an eye out for because that's going to be soon, very soon.
That'd be dope to see like you do like more like even covers and like do like shit like
Yes,
that.
there. I actually have a cover that's going to be coming out soon.
That's
so, yeah, I don't have enough YouTube content. Like I've been focused so much on like Instagram world and like all that, but like YouTube is such a big,
It is, yeah.
such a big community of people that I kind of like neglect. So that's something that I need to definitely do. So you will be seeing more videos from me,
That
even
and
if it's just covers.
If you get lucky and get caught by the algorithm, like
Dude.
that's just such a like boost. It's such
I know.
a great boost.
I
That'd be
know.
sick.
And that's something that like I would love because I just like the more people that I can get to see my content, the better.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't care which like platform it is, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, I don't care. Like, I just want people to see my shit. So like YouTube is like one of the platforms I've been neglecting. So you'll see more stuff from me soon.
I saw there was a cover on there that you did of what's his name? I think his name is Daniel Caesar. Or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
I really
me and my
like
friend
that.
Dennis. He's the one that played.
That's the one that okay.
He did
that's
American
sick.
Idol
That's
with me.
dope.
Yeah, that song, I heard the song and I fell in love with it. And I was like, I have to cover the song. And I was
dope.
like,
you do a great job.
thank you. And Dennis, I was like, he's the only guy singer I know that can pull this song off. And I asked him and he was down.
That shit was
And
nice.
people loved it. I was like, hell yeah. So that was a fun cover.
Did that get a bunch of good feedback? Did you like or do you just not remember? Is that like
I got a lot of good feedback from it. Like I remember posting it and I was so excited because like I remember posting it because I'm always nervous. Like when I release like stuff like because music is so personal.
Yeah.
Like so when I release things like I'm always just like nervous because it's just means it literally is like even though that like that song is not my song, but like it's it's my art. Like it's me. it's my presentation of it, and it's like, so I always hope that people like it. And
so you sit on stuff, do you?
I do. There's songs. I have things that I've sat on because I'm just nervous to release them, because it's just, especially things that I write that are super personal to my life. Which every song I try to write personal to my life. So every, like, my whole EP, like Mubu, it's all experiences that I've dealt with. And but I'm always like, I just hope people like my stuff. So when I dropped the cover, when I got all the positive feedback, I was so excited, because that's like the first cover I dropped in a really long time. So people fucked with it, and I was like, yes.
I like it. I can't say that I've heard a lot of covers of it. I can't say I've heard the original. I might have heard the original, but out of all the covers, I like yours the best.
Thank you. I heard that song, I love that song, but it got to the point where I listened to it so much that I can't even listen to it anymore.
Got tired of it.
So I love the song, but I just cannot listen to it anymore.
Is there anything that you play of your own, that you're tired of?
Oh my gosh, I remember when we were writing my EP, I played it on repeat so much, too much.
You have to make sure it's good.
Exactly, it was on repeat all day, every day, and I'm like, I cannot listen to it. But sometimes, it's good to have, a break from your own music, and then you go back to it, and you're like,
oh, this was good.
I'm kind of dope. I kind of that was good. So it's good to take a break from your own music. But I always get tired of my songs because I just listen to them on repeat, too much.
Yeah, because you want to make sure they're perfect.
Exactly, or as perfect as they can be.
The problem is that you listen to it so much, and then you start to nitpick every little thing, and then you're like,
for real,
people are going to hear that. I'm like, no, people aren't going to hear that.
I know.
People don't hear that. You hear that because you've heard it 1,000 times already.
So true. I listen to certain things, and I'm just like, wait, my voice was but it really wasn't. But, I make shit up in my mind. So it's funny.
There's a lot of times where I'm like, we should go re-record this, and then I re-record it, and I'm like, actually the first one was better.
I know.
This is at least with me, my voice is shit, and I smoke so much that my voice is only progressively getting worse.
Do you do vocal warm-ups?
I don't.
You should do vocal warm-ups.
Here's my vocal warm-up. Ready?
Honestly,
that's my vocal warm-up.
They help so much. I learned this through theater and choir. Even you could look up on YouTube vocal warm-ups, and before a show, just do them. You sound silly. It sounds silly doing it. Yeah. But once you do them, you sound way better.
I bet. Because
I
opens
promise
up
you.
Everything, right?
It opens your throat. You do all these dumb exercises, but they're not dumb. Really it opens your voice, and I don't even do them enough. I need to do them more, and it just helps sustain your voice, especially because people that smoke, if you smoke all the time, doing these vocal warm-ups, I promise you'll see a difference.
Damn, that sounds.
And I recommended it to my mom because she does karaoke all the time. She's like, how do I sound better? I was like, do vocal warm-ups. So she's in her room la 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 la, loud as fuck. I'm like. But she likes it, and she said it works. So
I just feel so weird doing that. It's
I know, it's so weird.
And then I'm gonna go out there and I'm yeah. Talking like this. It's I didn't need to do all that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't need to do all that sometimes.
I guess I'm belting and shit. I need definitely. To make sure I
honestly I need to. One thing I need to definitely do is sing a little louder. Speak a little louder. First of all, I speak so low on these sometimes.
You do have soft soft mellow voice.
I feel like I'm screaming right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm screaming right now. But one thing I will always remember, and this is one of my biggest memories. Most clear memories of your brother. I was singing one time, and he came up to me. He's like, project. And I didn't know what he meant. He was like, project. And I was just like, what? And he's like, project. And I'm like, okay. He's telling me I was singing from here.
You gotta sing from
here.
Diaphragm.
You're doing this. That's all you're doing. And I'm just like, that stuck with me.
That's the theater training. Yeah. You gotta sing from, you can't just.
That's one thing I did not get. No theater training for me.
No, it's true. You gotta sing from your belly. You gotta you can't just be like this. I mean, sometimes it works. I mean, it depends on what you're singing, but I mean, it's good advice.
Yeah, that was some great.
I'm glad. That's great that it stuck with you.
That's
Hell yeah.
one thing that I remember all the time.
Miss Taylor. Did she have Miss Taylor?
A lot. I had her for choir too.
Oh, you had Miss Taylor?
That's how I started playing music. Because I accidentally
Aw.
got into her class, and we had to do a cover of a song, and I sang. It was like Blackbird. We were doing Blackbird, and I sang it, and it was the funniest shit because we're the only people that got to perform. Everybody else got Fs, and
Ooh.
we all got like
Oh,
me
shit.
and Kenny. Because it was just me and Kenny, because Kenny was playing guitar and I was singing.
Uh-huh.
She gave us an A.
Hell
And
yeah.
then, the only thing I wish she would have done correctly, she's amazing. She didn't have her headphones, so she couldn't mix it. She was recording it.
Who, Kenny?
No,
Miss
no,
Taylor.
Miss Taylor. She didn't have her headphones,
Oh.
and she was recording it, and she's like, I can't mix it correctly because I don't have headphones, so it's gonna sound bad.
Oh no.
So we got the recording.
So
and it
she was
sounded
recording it. You guys were singing it on a
bad.
mic.
Yeah, we were singing it on a mic. She set everything up.
Oh.
We were supposed to get the recording of it for free, I guess, and she gave us an A.
Oh, because nobody else
okay.
did it, or what?
No, she gave us an A because it was amazing. The rest of the people didn't get to do it because they were like, while she was trying to mix stuff, like with no headphones, everybody was talking. So she got pissed off, and she said, "Screw all you guys. You guys are all getting an F. Only they're getting the A." And she
That
gave
sounds
us
like
the
some
A.
shit she would do.
Yeah,
honestly.
she was angry because she couldn't mix it because she didn't have the headphones.
Right.
So she was trying to mix it loud, and like everybody was talking. So she was like, "I'm done with this." She's like, "I'm sorry, guys." She's like, "You guys get an A, but everyone else fails because they don't shut up. No one else gets to go." And like the class ended, like we like.
Damn.
Yeah. But like she was like, it was amazing, blah blah blah. Like, and then she
Aw.
asked me to be on the Disney choir thing. What is it?
Disney Concert Hall.
Disney Concert Hall. She asked me to be on
Did
that.
you do it?
I didn't. I didn't do
Oh.
it because I was lame.
Did you do it? It's so dope.
I was lame as fuck, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to go weekends.
Oh.
I hated school. I didn't want to go to school on
I
weekends.
feel that. I had to do that for
That
all the
was
plays.
lame.
I was there every Saturday. That shit kind of sucked, to be honest.
I made my coach fucking tell her sorry he can't. Like, I made him like say that like I had to go and train on Saturdays or some bullshit
Damn.
like that.
It's so beautiful. Like when I did Disney Concert Hall,
I
like
regret it.
it's just like the sound, like the music and all the schools singing together. It was like, it was magical. It was cool. I wish I could have done it more than once. I think I did it once.
I don't know. I just didn't. I wasn't too into it, and especially since when we were doing choir stuff, we were singing stuff that I didn't really want to sing.
I
We were
feel you.
singing that one song. I don't know what it's called, but it's the unwritten song. The rest is still.
Oh, you guys sang that
We
song?
sung that shit for fucking years, dude. Not
Did you
years,
sing-
but we sung
did
it
you sing the
all
song,
fucking month.
Route 66.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
sung
god, that
all
song
those.
still plays in my head. I
This
don't
lady-
know. 10 years later, that shit rings in my head.
This lady either made us sing those songs or she put on a movie. That was it.
Pretty
She was
much.
the greatest teacher ever.
Yeah.
Greatest teacher.
No,
ever.
I love Miss Taylor.
She gave me an A until I said no to the choir, the concert hall, whatever. And she gave me a B.
She's a savage.
She's down.
Like-
she didn't give no fucks.
But I really do love Miss Taylor because she was a big influence on like me singing and like
Sick.
actually all of my choir teachers. Did you go to Milliken?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You went to Milliken? Hell yeah. So, yeah, my choir teacher in middle school, oh my gosh, Mr. Krupzak. Oh, he was like, I appreciate my choir teachers so much because they're so passionate about like singing and like the people in their class. Like, and I was in chamber choir middle school. Like we competed. Like we were pretty
That's
good.
sick.
So I just shout out to all my choir teachers because they inspired me to sing.
That's
Really.
it. Honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Miss Taylor.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I wish I could be like, thank you, and then she'd probably be like, I don't remember you.
I have her on
She's had
Facebook. She's
so
actually
many
really
people
nice.
that she'd probably does not remember me.
Yeah, she had a lot of
Or
students.
she'll pretend like
She had a lot of
she's
badass
nice.
students that did not give a shit about
I
choir.
bet. Like I said, a lot of people get in there on accident, like I did. I got in there on accident. You know how
Yep.
it happens? You like, I didn't want that elective, and they're like, all right, the only other elective is available is choir.
Yep.
And it's like, I'd rather do that than computer science. That's not an elective.
Right.
Computer science? Come on.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, it was worth it though. It was. I
Good
truly
memories.
appreciate that.
It was. I mean, for me, it was an easy A. I honestly don't remember doing shit. Like we definitely sang a few
Yeah.
times, but like we just watched movies and shit. Like we didn't
Definitely,
really.
yeah, just nothing but like watch movies. And she did teach you how to sing because I did learn a little bit of how.
Yeah,
to sing there.
she definitely taught us. Like I remember her teaching me about warming up. She taught me the importance of like warming up your vocals, and like I remember like singing because I always sang, and she always like told me like I'm not singing like correctly as far as like
Yeah.
singing. Like she always told me that I would never sing for my diaphragm. So she was kind of strict on me, and like I don't know. I feel like she just saw like potential in me, so she was like a little more strict with me. So I appreciate her for that.
That's dope. I feel like you should
Maybe I should contact her.
definitely.
I have her on Facebook. I think I should just send her like a thank you.
I know
message.
She's super sweet. She gave Rafi this thing to record, to record live, like on tapes.
Oh.
This big old setup, and this idiot does not use it. This idiot does not know how to use it.
How's Rafi? Have you guys talked to Rafi?
Oh, he's Blackheart now. He's not Rafi. He's a rapper now.
Wait.
Yeah, you gotta go listen to his stuff.
Is he good?
He's good.
Okay.
He sounds like a mixture of like Juice WRLD, Trippie Redd, and like.
Oh,
like
Rafi was the homie.
Style. You know, he's got his old singing style.
Yeah.
Check his stuff out.
I will.
He was actually on a podcast on here not too long ago.
Really?
Don't watch it though, because the sound is very bad on that. It's very bad because I moved the gain, so it sounds like a meme. The whole time he talks, and then you hear me, and it's like. It sounds like that the whole time. It's terrible.
Okay, I'll hit him up.
Released that somehow. I don't know why. It got better likes than his first one.
We did Rent together. We did the musical Rent.
Yeah,
he was like my co-star in that, and I love Rafi. Yeah, so I gotta check out his shit.
He got super lucky, and he doesn't use that, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
That's dope though. Like, is there anything else that you like plan on doing like with like music? Like I don't.
I just continue to write more. I want to collab with more people, and I definitely want to release more visuals with my music. And I just want to just continue to build my fan base, and just want to continue to put out great content. And so, and like, especially now that I have all this free time with COVID, I just want to continue to like write and just be a better artist as best as I can be, and build my content. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can all get back to playing shows soon.
I hope so.
We should do something. We should all do a great big show together.
That would be dope. Like if we can like facilitate that, and like if like do like a drive-through, or I don't know, like.
We could probably do a drive-through. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys have any ideas on a parking lot structure that we could set up and like hit us up. Not Walmart. I was talking to the audience, not you. Is there anything else you want to let them know before we get out of here?
So my new song Avatar is out right now, so you guys should definitely check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. It's a super summery, like fun, upbeat vibe. And if you're not into that, I have like super chill vibes songs on my on all my music platforms, so you guys should check that out. Mubu. But just thank you guys for having me. Honestly, it's been
thank you for coming.
It's been awesome.
Thank you again for the beer that I'm over here fucking peeling at it like a crackhead.
I'm so glad you like it.
This is the most crackhead move to peel a fucking bottle. Anyways, thank you for coming. Thank you guys. Follow her at what's your Instagram?
Follow me at Instagram at Tiana Goss, Twitter Tiana_Goss. You can find me on Facebook at Tiana Goss, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
She's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
I'm sure you can Google her.
Search Tiana Goss.
I'm pretty sure you could Google her. If she's all those places, you could Google her.
For sure.
Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Peace.